It builds FM third party that shows
the church boy
can be said.
Welcome back to Talk Your Own, and I still have with me here, I call her the delectable Favour. The Vibes show is all about amplifying the voices and the stories of young people. So, tell me, as the host, what kind of conversations do you hope to spark on the show? And what should your audience expect from you? Because you need to engage your audience, right?
Right.
So.
Okay, so we intend to spark thoughtful conversations that would lead beyond just surface level conversations, right? But to really address the major issues that the youth is going through. So, and we're going to achieve that by having one-on-one conversations with the youth so that we are able to understand and see things from their perspective, right? When we ask them questions, we're able to know exactly the challenges, right? And then we know the right approach to deal with those challenges. So the vision of the Vibes show is to create a safe space where the youth feel seen and heard, and not just an inspiring platform, but a transformative one, right? Where they are empowered to take their world by storm and go out there and make positive impact while living purposefully.
Interesting. So you should be of the view that the media, can play a huge role in the life of young people.
Absolutely.
So how do you think the media can actually play, such roles and better, and to also better serve and represent, young people? For example, what role do you see the Vibe show, playing in such efforts?
Okay, so I think the media can play an important role in that by projecting positive influences, right? Because we have a lot of influencers on social media, and that is part of where identity crisis come in, peer pressure, and unnecessary unnecessary right. where the youth begin to subconsciously compete with the people they see on the internet because of unrealistic lifestyles and things like that. So if we project positive influences more, I think that would be great, and also helping them to know how to be content, right? Know where you are part-time and understand that it's okay to be at this level part-time. A lot of people, the way they project themselves on social media is not the real thing, right? So if you see their behind the scenes, you won't even believe it.
That's right.
Right. So it's not right for you to be judging yourself based on what you see on the screen on social media, right? So emphasizing on the importance of being content and being satisfied with what you have. That does not mean we are not pushing for greater heights, right? But at least being satisfied with what you have and where you're at, and not comparing yourself with.
I would love if you could also let me in on some of the most important lessons, some of them that you have learned throughout your journey as a youth leader and as an author, and how do you apply that lesson in your work?
Okay, so as a youth leader, I've discovered that true leadership is not just in quantity, but in quality.
Right. What do you mean?
Right, and true leadership is from the heart.
When you say quantity and quality, how do you mean?
It's not really about how many people you reach, but the impact you're able to have on the few people that you come in contact with.
Okay.
Right. So, yeah. So, and true leadership really starts from the heart, having a passion and a soft spot for the people you are leading. And
so one of the lessons you've learned through your years of being a youth leader is the fact that you need to make impact on the people that are in your circle,
right,
that you come in contact with,
right.
Okay, any other?
Yes. And learning, yeah, because we learn every day, right? And the moment you stop learning, you start dying. So in order to serve the people right, you have to learn, just like we have love languages. I think it even applies in leadership, because you have to learn the language that your followers understand.
Really?
So that you can speak their language.
Learn the language your people understand.
In quotes.
In quotes. Here we speak French and English. Interesting. Okay, so now looking ahead. Okay, so to your first season as the host of the Vibe shows, what are some of the topics or themes that you are most excited to explore? So what can your viewers expect from that show? Okay,
so I'm excited, certainly, and I'm looking forward to it. So some of the topics the youth can expect are identity crisis, how to discover your purpose, and how to deal with peer pressure and negative influences. In terms of friendships, how to pick your friends, because I believe you should choose your friends, right? Because it's very important.
Wow, that's interesting.
Yes, and mental issues, right? How to deal with issues that relate with depression, how to boost your mood, and how to understand how your developing body changes over time, and how it can impact on even your mental health. And digital overload, the impact of social media, like we said, and movies, games, and also I feel like not just friends, right? Because I'm a very intentional person, so while we were intentional about our friends, even the type of shows we see, right? Because the eyes are the gateway to the heart, right? And then it affects every other thing.
Interesting.
Out of the abundance, out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaketh, and as a man thinks in his heart, so he is. So being intentional about what we feed our eyes with, the kind of shows we watch, and the type of games we play, type of people we follow on social media, right? So, and how to have a balance, try to strike a balance between how we use our devices and how to focus on other important things in our lives.
Interesting. Well, Favour Daramola, thank you for coming to Talk Your Own Show, and I think we look forward to a great time, of seeing you on the screen as the host for the Vibe show. And I believe the youth are hopeful. The youth are hopeful, and they are also going to have a great time going forward on this very show. So, youth, get ready for the Vibe show, because it's coming hot and strong. Wait, Favour Daramola. Favour, so we want to say thank you for coming, and we wish you well. We look forward to such a beautiful time in that show, and I'm sure that the youth can wait. Thank you for coming.
Thank you so much for having me.
All right, that's our show for today, and I'm glad and happy to have you all. Like I will always say, it's a blessed day, so your day is blessed. You have a great day.